Overwatch 2 developer blog post launch updates on gameplay, maps, and competitive. Since the launch of Overwatch 2, we've welcomed millions of both new and returning heroes to the game. While most of our updates so far have been about our efforts to address game servers and stability, we also know players are eager to hear about what we've been working on for gameplay and other topics. We've seen Sojourn, Junker Queen, and Kiriko completely rock the landscape of the game, blasting and slicing their way onto many victories on the battlefield. Today, we want to look back at the first week of this brand new chapter of Overwatch and share with you our team's current thinking on hero balance and gameplay. Hero balance. While some heroes are performing better than others, there are differences across player skill levels. We are happy to see that no hero's overall power is far out of line with our goals. There's no way. Every hero on the roster has a win rate between 45 and 55%. And we are not planning any immediate balance changes based on what we are seeing. What? Are y'all high? Dude, there's no way. There's no fucking shot, dude. There is no fucking shot. Have you seen some of the characters in this game? Queen is not good. Doom is fucking awful. Zarya is literally running games solo. D.Va is actually just eating people alive. Like, Sojourn is literally takes over games. Like, Sojourn literally destroys the whole game sometimes by themselves. Are you fucking high? Dude, like, I hate to say this, but like, literally take your fucking noses out of the stat sheets for like 2 seconds and watch any gameplay. When you play against any Sojourn that's absolutely top tier, they literally just 1v5 every game. How is that fun? How is that good? How is that good balance? Excuse me? Dude, okay, whatever. Anyways. With the exception of targeted adjustments to Zarya and Total Mayhem, which should go live... Dude, you gotta be kidding me. We should go live next major patch on October 25th. Instead, our team is planning to make a series of balance changes for Season 2 that are in line with our design goal, ensuring the overall game feels balanced and fair while giving each season a more distinct identity. While we continue looking at hero performance and listening to player feedback prior to finalizing any specific changes for balance for Season 2, we want to share more about what we are seeing so far. Please do. Since shifting to a 5v5 format, we see many players focusing on the tank role, giving the heightened importance of a single tank in Q modes. True. One of the most talked about heroes on the roster right now is D.Va, with buffs to both after last beta to her defense matrix and micro missiles. She can put up a fight longer than she could before the launch of Overwatch 2. Despite many players saying she's one of the best tanks in the game, Reinhardt, Sigma, and Zarya actually currently lead the competition with the average 53% unmirrored win rate. Oh my god, dude, I'm so fucking sick of this. Dude, Reinhardt is inherently decent against D.Va. Sigma is inherently decent against D.Va. Zarya is inherently decent against D.Va. Dude, there's no... When you play against D.Va, you play Zarya because you have better uptime in those fights. If you don't play those characters, though, D.Va literally just fucking runs shit show all over your team. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. The only reason Ryan is even any good is because people are figuring out the Tokyo Drift style and playing super aggressive, like, basically flank Reinhardt. And then on lower ranks, you just sit there for so long because the healers sit there and they just pump heals into the tank and nobody dies. Like, bro... Are we looking at the same shit? Anyway, Zarya's new ability to choose where to place her two particle barriers often allows her to build high energy quickly, which is something we're keeping a close eye on for potential changes next season. Oh, no shit, dude. It's so easy. You literally just double bubble yourself, get 80 energy, then you wait like 4 seconds, wait for your bubbles to come back online, then you walk in with another bubble and you just beam somebody down. Like, it's not even, you don't even have to fight the other tank. You walk by the other tank and just beam the backline. Like, dude, the game has been out for 2 weeks. You got to give people more than that to figure it out, man. Like, dude. Junker Queen was a dominant force during the last beta playtest. Because of that, we applied changes to our commanding shout to reduce how dominant the Brawly Deathball team compositions were at the highest skill levels. including the Overwatch League Summer Showdown. We'll keep an eye on her performance in the upcoming weeks to ensure she's an effective tank and fun to play. I think that's a great example. Is during the beta, they didn't think Junker Queen was too strong, and then she hit Overwatch League, and it was literally nothing but jotes the entire season. And then they had to make an adjustment. That's a perfect example of maybe all the data doesn't totally tell the whole story of how the game's played. The team is also monitoring Doofus's performance and play rate compared to other tanks. As we look at Season 2, we think it makes sense to evaluate his overall tanking ability and potentially make improvement to Power Block and Meteor Strike. Okay, at least you understand that Doofus is terrible. Slicing through the competition, the damage roll has seen many hero combinations across all ranks, but we've noticed some popular picks among our players. Genji and Sojourn started as the most popular heroes when Overwatch 2 launched. Wonder why. But they've since leveled out with the rest of the damage roster. In high elo or just low? Genji starting off with a dominant win rate, and although it's slightly lowered, or it's lowered slightly since the launch, currently at 52%, we want to make sure he's not dominating the playing field. We'll watch Genji carefully throughout the season to ensure he doesn't slice up the competition too much and make adjustments in Season 2. One way we're considering doing this is through an adjustment to the damage roll passive, which has particularly benefited heroes like Genji. Genji's not even the big problem, though. The big problem is Sojourn. Hello? The hit scans are the big problem. The Genji isn't even that bad. Genji's not even bad. Like, bro, oh my god. Now we're getting to it. Okay. Sombra is also hacking her way through the backlines in many games. We adjust her damage potential to be optimal on targets that she hacks. However, we want to ensure her targets have a reasonable time to fight back. So we'll continue to look at the balance, her hack ability, lockout duration as we approach Season 2. We've also heard feedback that tank feels oppressive when Sombra is focusing with hacks, which will be something that we look into control next season. Okay, this is actually good. That's true. But again, looking into it next season, like, oh, it's fine now. No, I don't know if I'd agree with that, to be honest with you. Sombra's kind of ass to play against, but whatever, fine. But this is what the problems is, by the way, not Genji. Symmetra and Torbjorn are two other damage heroes that we are keeping a close eye on now. Over the course of the first week, their win rates have been gradually increasing, and they're showing the highest win rates now at some ranks. Both heroes can be effective counters to Genji, and enjoying their success due to his popularity. You're going Sim because they have a Genji? Are you okay? Torb I get, but Genji for Sim? Sim for Genji? What? When we look at her potentially making changes for them, we need to keep in mind the landscape of the rest of the hero roster. For example, if Genji is tweaked and possibly played less, then these heroes might see less success and not need adjustments themselves. Sim doesn't need adjustments. Even though Sim's not that powerful, Sim is supposed to be a character that's played on specific maps. I think her teleporter probably needs to go back to what it used to be, because that was what was good about her. But Genji's the problem? Like, dude, hello? I'm actually, like, I'm floored. Kiriko has been well received by the community with an initial play rate of over 70% in most matches. Over 75% in most matches, okay. When we first launched, making her an instant favorite among players. This play rate has since balanced out compared to other support heroes. However, her win rate increased from 48 to 52% as players learned her kit and playstyle over the past week. Her healing average is in the middle when you compare it to the rest of the support roster, and her damage output right now is about even with Ana, which is relatively low compared to other heroes like Lucio, Moira, and Brig. We're talking damage supports, and we didn't listen. Kiriko also gets a lot of value in her evasiveness with wall climb and swift step to get out of harm's way, allowing her to stay alive longer in team fights and making her the most survivable support hero on the roster currently. We're keeping an eye on how she performs in the weeks ahead in the Overwatch League playoffs next month. Guarantee when she hits comp, it's going to be way different. Kiriko sucks? No, actually, I'm sorry to tell you, you fucking suck. Because Kiriko's very good. If you think she sucks, that's a skill issue. No cap. Anyways, missions around the world. With new and returning maps based on locations worldwide. We want each season in Overwatch 2 to feel refreshing and exciting for new and returning players. To support that goal and allow our team, support that goal and to also allow our team when we think it's appropriate, we make adjustments to our maps. And we've begun to run a map pool featuring all new locations and many original maps. Wait, what? For season 1, we're playing on the following maps for both quick play and competitive play. We're back to map pools? Oh my god, dude, we went backwards again. Control Ilios, Lijiang Tower, Oasis, Nepal, Busan, Circuit Royale, Dorado, Route 66, Gibraltar, Junkertown, Midtown, Kings Row, Eichenwald, Hollywood, Parisu. Wait, isn't this all the maps? Am I high or are we missing one? No, we're missing Havana. We're missing a few maps. Nambani. Nah, this is ass. New Queen Street, Morning Light. Okay. Each subsequent season, we will rotate some maps out of the pool and bring others that have been previously out of rotation. As we continue to rotate maps in and out, we'll be looking at improving and tweaking them. For example, when Rialto returns in Season 2, players will notice a few spots where we've added additional cover, which should be able to make the map better or play better in the 5v5 environment with a reduced shields. For players who want to play maps not currently in the map rotation, hop into a custom game or the occasional arcade mode. No, this is terrible, dude. What are you guys doing? Dude, I'm so sick of playing push every other game, and no wonder it feels like that. Dude, you should not feel like you're playing push every other time you queue up the game. And it feels like you're playing push all the time because the map pool is smaller. Like there should be more. Like everything should be in the game no matter what. Like everything should be in the game no matter what. Like why are we taking away content? Is it not ready? Can we be honest with ourselves? If it's not ready and there's something wrong with the maps, let's say that. Well, not some magic we're making map pools. Because if there is something wrong with that, be honest, and then we can talk. If this is an actual idea, you're just making it worse for all of us. This is just dog shit. I hate this. I actually hate this because you're taking away like more chance to play more maps and have more times to like have fun. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, dude. It's moving on. Climbing the ranks. Our team would like to apologize for ranking many players too low during the first week of Overwatch 2. Okay, so I heard that there was a bug where a few people were getting placed low, like from GM. Like I heard like 4 people from Reddit. But apparently it's more. So I apologize for saying that you may have been on some copium, because apparently there was more than that. But I don't know how many there was, so I don't know. We'll see. We discovered a bug that was impacting player skill ratings, which was what contributed to many players being placed in Bronze 5 when they should have been placed higher. Our most recent patch included a fix that will help you get back to your true rank quickly and will be reflected the next time you receive a competitive ranking update. Wonder what mine will look like next time. You will receive a boost as you continue playing and hope to get you up to the correct ranks. Players who haven't placed yet in competitive won't experience this issue after the fix goes live. We've also been watching your feedback on how we present your skill tier and division and how you celebrate that in-game. While we don't have any details we can share yet, expect us to make more improvements to competitive, and we'll continue to watch for your feedback. Wait, there's nothing we can say? So wait, are we not bringing back the client-side ranks? Wow. Thank you for week 1, and here's to many more. Finally, we want to ensure the game plays out fairly for all players in all matches. In a future patch, we'll fix an issue that could cause some rubber banding in game. We want... Wait. After today, excuse me? We want to ensure players play fairly in all matches. In a future patch, we'll fix an issue that could cause some rubber banding in game. Anybody watch? Were you here earlier? We also want to be certain that hit registration for shots fired is working pixely perfect. We've investigated reports from players about hit registration, and many reports are actually related to how our replay tool works, which does not perfectly capture the alignment of each player's aim. And importantly for hit scan heroes, players should be looking at where their crosshair was at the moment they fired, instead of trying to follow the bullet trail, which can also be covered by muzzle flash effects. Yo, are we getting gaslit? Yo, where's Kefri? Has anyone sent this to Kefri yet? Because I know he's been talking a lot about that recently. Bro, I feel like we're getting gaslit. There's also misconceptions of how controller settings on PC work, which does not affect mouse input. Oh my god, dude. We're literally getting gaslit. As an example, aim smoothing under gamepad does not impact mouse input latency or precision. However, in one report, we discovered a bug that affected the hitbox alignment of our rendered objects for Junker Queen in some specific situations, and we're working diligently to fix this. How the fuck did those two relate? Dude, excuse me? Dude. We also understand that some PC players have concerns with input responsiveness and recommend trying out these changes to improve quickly the game response, or how quickly the game responds to player input. Make sure in-game resolution setting matches your monitor's set resolution. Oh, here we go. Set the capped frame rate to a value that matches your monitor's maximum frame rate. Oh my. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card or the NVIDIA Reflex Plus Boost, otherwise turn on the reduced buffering for other GPU. Oh my. Finally, in your gameplay options, turn on the enable high precision mouse input to speed up how frequently your mouse captures position in game. Thank you to all the players who took part of Overwatch or week 2. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. First week of Overwatch 2. Well, this time has been incredibly exciting for the Overwatch community and our team. It has also come with many challenges that we're looking to address quickly. We will continue to listen to player feedback and we will strive to make Overwatch 2 the best game it can be, and we are looking forward to sharing more in the coming weeks up to the season 2. In the meantime, we hope everyone is having a blast, and we will talk again soon. Holy dude, I feel like I feel like I just got gaslit, actually. I feel like I got gaslit. This was probably one of the worst ones I've read in a long time. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. Like, bro, this was not it. This was not the dev update I thought we were gonna get. This actually kind of pissed me off. I can't believe we got looked in the eyes and said Doomfist and Zarya are in the same category right now. Like, holy shit. Like, there's no way, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I haven't met a single Doomfist player who thinks that Doomfist is good. Not one. It's because Ryan dominates in the lower ranks. Yeah, but here's the thing about competitive shooters, and I don't disagree. The reason Ryan is dominating is because y'all also think that Orisa is OP. Like, the reason why you notice Orisa didn't get talked about here, because Orisa's not good. Like, she's fine, she's fun, she's actually an okay tank, but she's not dominant. She is? No, dude, nobody plays her in high elo. There's no point. You know why? You wanna know why? You wanna know why nobody plays her in high elo? Because you just get headshot. You don't have high damage. You don't have good mitigation. You have a stun. But guess who also has a stun? Hog. Who's not playing really Hog in high elo? Not many people are playing Hog. But she's good in low elo. She's very good in low elo. Why is she good in low elo? Because people can't shoot her, and they can't hit her in the head, and they can't bait out her cooldowns. They don't know how. You don't balance from the bottom up. You balance from the top down. High elo is not everything. In a competitive shooter FPS, yes it is. You balance from the top down in competitive FPSs. If you balance from the bottom up, that's how you get Brig. Low elo doesn't matter. None of you play Overwatch because of balance. You play Overwatch because your favorite streamer plays. I wouldn't say that. I would say people play Overwatch because they think it's fun.
I showed up late. Is there a map pool now?
I would say people play it because it's fun and they enjoy it. But from a competitive standpoint, you absolutely balance from the top down. It's a competitive shooter.
Makes new Overwatch game // takes all our money //
How many of you guys were here for Brig? How many of y'all were here when Brig got released? Y'all haven't experienced what that's like. Brig literally destroyed our game. Like Overwatch 1, the game that was before this that nobody played, that game got destroyed by Brig. You know what Brig was? Brig was a crutch for low elo players to deal with Tracer. Tracer was a big problem in Season 9 Plus, where players, especially low elo players, could not deal with her. And they would always complain about Smurfs, and they would always complain about all these things, right? Please help me, I'm getting f***ed by a small Korean girl. Bowie, are you okay? Oh, Diva hurts. Oh, Diva. Oh, okay, sorry. Not, okay, anyways, moving on. They made Brig to deal with Tracer. If you don't believe me, remember Brig's original kit. You would bash, swing, whip shot. How much did that do as a combo? It did 150 damage. What character has 150 health? Tracer. Brig was designed as a low elo counter to Tracer. And what did it do? It broke the game so bad that the character has gotten 18 nerfs. Actually, I think it's more than that now. The character's gotten 18 nerfs since it's been released, and it's still good. Still good. So don't come in here and tell me, who's been playing this game for years. I've been playing this game for many, many years, through the good and the bad, and we're hitting the good again. And you're going to tell me that high elo balances and everything. Yes, it is. Because if you don't balance from the top down, your game falls apart. You know what's funny is Apex, people hate the streamers and hate the pro players from Apex. They say they're ruining their game and they keep patching out and nerfing all the things that are a lot of fun. Well, guess what? Apex is still at its highest player of concurrent players that it's ever had, right? It's still up there. It's still thriving. It's been years. Games fall off after a few years. It's still going. They don't even listen all the way. They listen a good amount, but they should keep going. Balancing from the bottom up kills your fucking game. It's what happened to Overwatch 1. Well, actually, to be fair, Overwatch 1, they tried to do both. Overwatch 1, they tried to balance for low rank and high rank at the same time, and it did not work. I hear you. I understand it. But to be fair with you, balance changes don't really mean a whole lot to you. Like, if you're really low elo, if you're like silver and gold, if Soldier gets an extra damage to his pulse rifle, that isn't doing much to you. You can't really hit your shots anyways. Wesley thinks the prime for 3 months. Still Julian thinks it's the prime as well. It'll matter in high elo because those people ain't missing. Right? It ain't gonna matter. The only things that can break low elo are healing and health/armor numbers. Those are the things that break low elo because then they can't secure kills. When healing is really, really high, like in GOATS, when GOATS was really, really powerful, healing was really, really high, and health was really, really high, you couldn't secure kills. It took too long. That's what breaks low elos. As long as you don't overbuff healing and overbuff health, then low elos will always be fine. High elo, though, needs precision balance. That's fact. Sorry. The truth. Yeah, Grandma, I actually don't like anything. Like this act, like I really, listen, I don't want to be that guy because I respect a lot of the people that work on this team. Like they're good people, but this is like a slap in the face. This is legitimately like, this is like a disrespectful article.